Hello. I'm trying to find my place in the book. The book. Right, are we ready? Day 20. The three wise men handed over the lost sheep to the anxious shepherd boy and headed towards the inn. The streets of the town were packed with people, and the wise men had to use no small amount of pushing, shoving and elbowing to get to their destination. On reaching the inn, Caspar took a moment to compose himself, and in an effort to impress the innkeeper with his air of astuteness and spiritual demeanour, his ultimate goal was to secure an upgrade to a better room. "Good evening," he began, before continuing in a quiet and mystical tone. "My companions and I have travelled a great many miles from the east to seek refuge in this fine establishment." "Speak up," said the innkeeper. "I can't hear a word you're saying." Caspar cleared his throat and then continued a little louder and with his crispest enunciation. "We have travelled a great many miles from the east and have 3 rooms booked under the name of the Magi." "Oh, the Maggies!" exclaimed the innkeeper. "Good thing you booked. We're packed out. I have to say we were expecting 3 nice ladies, not 3 bearded chaps like yourselves." "Magi," hissed Caspar, but the innkeeper had already disappeared back into the room, shouting, "The Maggies have arrived, and you'll never guess what." A few minutes later, the Magi were settled in their room. The innkeeper hefted the last of Caspar's bags of manuscripts up the stairs and into his room, and then left, cheerily shouting over his shoulder, "If there's anything I can do to help, Maggie, just give us a shout." "Magi," growled Caspar through gritted teeth. Balthazar's room was undoubtedly the best, much to Caspar's annoyance. It had a very comfy bed and an even comfier sofa, a very welcome change from sitting on a camel. It also contained a wooden table upon which Balthazar had spread out his gift-wrapping materials with great excitement. He was just pondering whether gold-coloured gift bag for the bag. Reading gets like that sometimes, don't worry about it. He was just pondering whether a gold-coloured gift bag for the bag of gold was the right choice or not, when Malchia popped his head round the door. "Balthazar," he said, "I can see that you're terribly busy wrapping up the gold, frankincense and myrrh, so I wondered if it would be helpful for me just to nip over the street to Woolworths and stock up on some pick and mix for the final leg of the journey." "Well," began Balthazar, but before he could continue, Caspar's voice rang out from across the corridor. "In my humble opinion, given the great likelihood of us encountering a much higher than average number of signs and wonders in the next 24 hours, asceticism would be a far better path. Let us eschew the comforts of the flesh in order to better appreciate on a higher plane the significance of the extraordinary events we will see." "Great idea, Malchia," whispered Balthazar, handing him a bag of coins. "Make sure you get lots of chocolatey things and fudge." Malchia just can't stop adding more sweets to the pick and mix bag. Well, you can't, can you? But you know what? Never put those, like those sort of like red chewy lippy things with fudge. It all tastes horrible afterwards. Malchia just can't stop adding more sweets to his pick and mix bag, which comes next in the sequence. Aha, now there was a clue in the question. Can't help adding more. Now, strangely enough, it's in the non-verbal reasoning we've got movement, addition, rotation, symmetry and counting. And counting is always the one that gives most trouble. You wouldn't expect that, would you? But it does. Ooh, that was an unexpected surprise, wasn't it? Gold. Aren't we lucky? So let's have a look at question number 1. We have, one sweetie. Let's draw our box, shall we? Accuracy is everything. We've got 1 sweetie, 2, 3, and then we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, it didn't go there. They did it the next one. It went there. 5. So what I want is, we just need to be a bit observant. Decide what you want before you start looking, really. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 sweeties, and notice that they're all on the left hand side here. So I want 4 sweeties here. Now let's have a look. A, B, C, D, E, and we'll work from a process of elimination first. A are vertical. All of ours, you'll notice, are horizontal, but there are 4 of them. I'm on the left. B, they're on the right, so it's not B. C, there's only 3 big fat ones, they look nice. D is 1 on the left, so it's got to be E. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's got 4 on the left. E it is. Now let's do another one. Number 2. Should we have another colour? That works, doesn't it? Here's our 5 things. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. They all seem to be of different sizes, don't they? So I don't think we need to worry too much about the sizes. So we want 3 of them. And as far as I can tell, in no particular order, because it could be, I think we probably want that one and that one. And then it will either be this one or this one. How's that sound to you? So once again, A, B, C, D, E. It's not going to be A because that's got 1. Could be B. Right, we'll just put a little line under that just in case. C. No, that doesn't look right, does it? It has got 3, but they're all a bit jiggledy-piggledy, so we're not going to go for 3. D. That's interesting. Well, it's not E. So it could be B or D. Can you see a difference between them? I can't. I would say on a process of elimination, we've got to go. What have we got for the answer? Shall we have a look? D. Well, D works, doesn't it? But I think E would work just... no, E wouldn't work. Why wouldn't B work? Remember, we said we've got to have this one and we've got to have that one because they're disappearing one at a time. So we've got that one there and that one there. So those 2 have to be in it. And that's why B doesn't work, because this bottom one's there, but not this side one. Ha! Do you know what? I almost fell for that one. D it is. Now let's go on to... oh, hang on. I wonder what colour we're going to get now. Sort of our magic random select. We have sweeties. 1, 2. Ooh. Is that sending anybody? If you've got dyslexia, that's probably sending it a bit potty. Now I can see all these pink circles discoing about the place. Well, they're not, but they're moving from about up to there to up to there. That's really funny. And I know they're not. I know it's just the colour. But that's great. Right. Let's bear with it, shall we? But I'm going to change to another colour because it's driving me nuts. So there's our sweeties. Those are the sort of the end bits of the sweeties. They look quite attractive, don't they? So they're all the same. They've all got the same outlines. This one's got 1 dot, 2 dots. The dots seem to vary in size, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a bit of a smiley face, really, isn't it? So we want one. We want a sweetie with 1, 2, 3 dots on it, which I believe is C. Happy? Right, I shall see you again tomorrow. Bye. Ooh, what do I press? I've reached that age.